Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Wednesday, January 25th, 2017. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. At least 15 people have been killed and dozens more wounded in a coordinated gun and bomb attack carried out by the terror group al-Shabab at a popular hotel in the capital of Somalia in Mogadishu. The assault occurred earlier today. The hotel is popular with Western reporters. Terrorists rammed an explosives-packed car into the gate of the Daya Hotel. It's very near the Somalian parliament in the central part of the capital, and then stormed inside the hotel, exchanging gunfire with security guards. A second massive car bomb blast went off after ambulance and rescue personnel arrived, and obviously a carefully planned second blast designed to harm as many rescue workers and journalists who had arrived at the scene to cover the first event. The preliminary casualty figure is 15 dead, including 4 security members and 11 civilians. The site is now apparently under control of the government. British Prime Minister Theresa May has said that she will set out her Brexit plans in a formal policy document. She said she recognized there was a, quote, appetite for a white paper setting out her, quote, bold plan. This comes after the Supreme Court ruled on Tuesday that Parliament must vote on whether the government can officially start Brexit. A parliamentary bill paving the way for talks with the EU, i.e. the triggering of Article 50, could be introduced as early as tomorrow. However, Mrs. May, who had previously outlined her position in a speech last week, is now apparently determined to put flesh on the bone of what her plan actually is. There is a possibility, it's remote, but there is a possibility that Parliament might not approve the government plan to trigger Article 50. Political observers in Britain say that that is remote because there is a feeling that they do not want to go against the will of the people as expressed in the June referendum. Boeing, which has been in the midst of cost-cutting efforts in its commercial plane division, beat analysts' estimate with fourth quarter revenue exceeding $23 billion. It said it plans to deliver between 760 and 765 commercial jets this year, about 12 more than it delivered last year. The company said that its 787 Dreamliner has finally moved into the profit-making category after quite some time of being a bit of a drag on earnings. During the fourth quarter, Boeing delivered its 500th 787 Dreamliner. So that's obviously a big step forward in a plane that had very high expectations. In a little bit of insider baseball, the big broker Aon's group president Steve McGill is set to leave the company. Sources say that he will leave Aon shortly after 12 years at the broker. It's understood that Aon will not appoint a direct replacement for McGill. McGill's next move is not clear at this stage. However, emails to all Aon staff from Aon President Greg Case make it quite clear that he is not to retire. He says he apparently believes that he has an unwritten chapter ahead of him. Health officials in Brazil say there has been a sharp rise in the cases of yellow fever in the country. There have been 63 confirmed cases of the mosquito-borne illness so far this year, up from just 7 in all of 2016. This is the 25th of January. That's quite a spike. Most of the cases have occurred in the large inland state in southeastern Brazil known as Minas Gerais. The governor there has declared a 6-month state of emergency. And in China, 6 people suffocated to death after a fire broke out at a fireworks store, which then engulfed a 4-story building in Hunan province. This occurred in Yuang City last night. Preliminary investigations show that the accident was caused by an impatient customer who set off a firework that he had just purchased. He set it off 30 feet away from the store, which then caused the explosion. In the United States, President Trump is issuing executive order after executive order. Yesterday, there were orders relating to restarting pipeline projects. Today, he is probably going to announce an investigation into the illegal voting that occurred that he believes cost him the popular vote loss to Mrs. Clinton in the election last year. Meanwhile, life goes on. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.